So the battery just died there, and I plugged it in, so we're back. We can go forever now. So now wet paint perfectly equals wet cement, with TNT on the end equals love, and the rest equals love in both words. So now you can take a magic carpet ride between the fact that paint equals cement equals 60, perfectly structured to make love with the word wet. And I mean, there's a lot of paint on a lot of cement all over this universe. In fact, it's probably the most painted surface in modern history as far as permanent, thick, laid down road paint goes. Like daily refreshing of the paint, insistence on like clarity in the paint, you know, for saving lives and proper order down here. The paint on the cement, paint equals cement, paralleling each other mathematically in the name of love. Like, this is just crazy. What else comes to mind between paint and cement? Well, cement is also, can be like a plaster for art forms, not just like pavement and stuff. And then you would paint said cement. You can cement two things together and then add paint on top, and whoa. But this is too obvious. So wet cement equals wet paint. These are very famous signs, like that are always appear in all capital letters, like everywhere, like on park bench, you know, the classic wet paint, you know, park bench, or, you know, the porch of someone's house, and, you know, wet cement on the driveway, you know. And so the reason I got this gem of wet cement is because I was delivering newspapers today. And I walked down the driveway, and clearly they had just done a fresh cement job on the last section towards the door, because they had some orange mark off, they had some cement frames in there, they had ropes, you know, kind of, I could tell was recently done. It wasn't wet anymore, but it triggered in my mind the phrase wet cement. Now, I know it divides by 3, but I wasn't aware until now that cement equals paint. Furthermore, the exact way that we found love in love plus love in wet paint is the exact way we find love plus love in wet cement. And God has been leading us to find love 54 in all the words and phrases we saw. So TNT. By way of review, the two broadcasters of the NBA playoffs this year and the NBA finals now are TNT equals love and ESPN equals love. By Divine Ordinance, the Triune God who is love. Okay. And yes, neon orange is 48 plus 60. That's the same value as wet paint and wet cement. Okay, so neon equals 48. Orange equals 60. Wet equals 48. Paint equals 60. Add them together, you get 108 equals worship. So let's stare at wet cement a little longer and just see what other 3 E's, that's very cool. Oh my, 43, 11, WN. I'm just seeing what other combinations would be. Well, you can spell the word wet, you know, using an E and a T from cement, obviously. W, the word we, W-E-E, 33. I'm just seeing if there's other ways to make WNT at 63. I'm just seeing if there's other ways to make love plus love other than that really obvious one. 33 plus 15. No, I think that's it. That really is the love plus love. It really is. You get a 24. You can get a 27. You can get a 27 plus 28. Or 48 rather. Oh, look at a beautiful way of splitting cement into 30 plus 30. That's cool. Do the hopscotch effect, you get 30 plus 30 in cement. So CMN equals 30, and the remaining letters spell the word T equals 30. Wow. That's the same thing God ordained in the word oxygen, and the word breath, and the word nostrils. All those three words divide by 3, and they have equal teams of hopscotch, every other letter on same teams that equal the same value. Oxygen, I believe, is 45 plus 45. Breath, I believe breath is 27 plus 27, I know that. And health, I believe it's 36 plus 36, or 63 plus 60, or nostrils, sorry, I believe 63 plus 63 or 36. You can do it, but cement is the same thing. Every other letter, hopscotch effect. C plus M equals 30, and then the leftovers, E plus T equals 30. 30 plus 30 embedded in the word cement. And God was giving me revelations about how all agents of unity and binding and hardware, like I was walking around in Home Depot of all places, and just noticing how all these binding agents divide by 3. Tape, glue, nail, pin, zipper, Velcro, duct tape, whether you spell it with a T or a K. Duct tape, there's a brand now, as in the duck, whack, 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 duct tape, or duct tape. Vice divides by 3. Okay, vice grips divides by 3. Don't leave home without them. You know, crazy glue is the brand, K-R-A-Z-Y. Divides by 3, and then glue, of course, divides by 3. Sealer divides by 3. DAP, in 3 letters, divides by 3. Cement divides by 3. And all the rest of them. Okay, because God is love. Rope divides by 3. Rope equals love. It's a binding agent to bring things together. God's all about unity. God is love. That is so cool, though. And by the way, and I'm wearing a neon orange shirt, which is 48 plus 60, wet paint, 48 plus 60, wet cement, 48 plus 60, neon orange, 48 plus 60. Let's find the two loves in neon orange, seeing as that's just, an obvious parallelism here between all this stuff we just solved. The shop vac ultra blower, we'll just make way for, let's do it right here. Let's do it right here. So we can sort of squeeze it in beside these. So neon orange is 48 plus 60, just like wet cement and wet paint. Well, let's find the two loves in neon orange. Now I'm just itching to try and do it half and half like we did there. Woo! That will probably not be easy. Let's see. The word nen is 33. 15 is 48. Well, you can get pretty close, actually. I mean, here's one way of doing it. 33 plus 15 plus EA. There's love number 1, and you've got love number 2 left over. That's just one way of doing it. You could shoot for 9s, which is my traditional strategy. You can put the 3 ends together. 42 plus, you put the 3 ends together, plus the 12 on the end there, and then you got lots of ways of doing it. Okay? But the first word is 48, second word is 60, just like wet paint and wet cement. Now I want to study parallels between the word paint and cement because they're obvious, like just in terms of the... They both have one letter that divides by 3, being 9 and 3. 999 and 3. And then they got, it's just amazing, they're both N and NT. This T can link back with like the M and then, yeah, pretty obvious. Okay, that is so cool. Wet cement equals wet paint and love on the end, love at the beginning. Too cool. What else did I see today? And what other words do we got? While I was in Sandell Gardens, I got some great words and some great combinations. So let's just move the shot back out of here. Leave that one up because it's so cool. Divine color combinations. While I was in Sandell Gardens, beautiful, a very abundant rhododendron bush, and pink is a very common color of flower. Well, by divine ordinance, pink plus green in 9 letters divides by 3. Yeah, pink plus green equals 99 in 9 letters. Obvious. Pink is 50, green is 49. Pink plus green equals 99 in 9 letters by divine ordinance. Okay, and so when you see a rhododendron bush, you've got bursts of pink everywhere, and then all green, lush green in the background. Lush divides by 3, and then you count the things on these flowers. These rhododendron flowers. They branch in 5s. Okay, in 5s. The flower petals are in 5s. Okay, they don't look exactly like stars. They're more like rounded and then they have 10/11. They have 10 little spokes in the middle plus the 11th. I forget what they call them, but there's. All I'm saying is 5 glorifies the number 3 big time, because all of these numbers divide by 3 in text. 5, 10, and 11. And that's what I saw on these flowers. You got the 5 petals, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 divides by 3 in text. Okay, so what comes up? The word 5. And then you've got 10, a double of that, 10 of the stamens, and then you've got like a final, like larger one. Okay, that would effectively bring up the count on the inside to 11. You can solve everything. You're counting everything, like counting. Now trilliums, and oh yeah, man, I was just seeing, like, I had just a ton of stuff. And when you're walking in the Spirit, particular things jump out at you. Particulars, like this morning while I was doing deliveries, I saw orange poppies and orange daylilies. And both hit it out of the park for the number 3. You can do the math on these ones for homework. Every word here divides by 3. But daylilies, I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. It's like the quintessential, 3 stamped guys, interlocked like that with this 3 3 plus 3 stamens, in the center. But cheerful orange. And actually, I would like to change my word for orange is happy. When I look at the color orange in nature, like orange daylilies, happy is the word I would choose. For yellow, like gold marigolds, cheerful, celebration. Okay. Red, the color of love. Orange, happy. Yellow, cheerful, celebration. Green, color of growth, life. Blue, peace, / bordering on like royalty, depending on the color. Violet, probably royalty. I believe brown is like a color of humbleness. Like you think about all the brown soil, and I was looking at the brown bark of the tree. Humility is a virtue. The humility of Christ. Servanthood. Just look at the role, just look at the place and the role of brown in nature. It's always at the bottom. It's always supporting the rest. It's serving, as it were. And it's not a particular standout. It's not glitzy. I would say, brown communicates humbleness. It's the color of humbleness. Like that's the word that I was just considering what words come to my mind when I look at specific colors in nature while I was walking around Sandal Gardens. I looked at the brown bark of a tree, and I thought humbleness is the word that comes to mind when I see the word brown. Humbleness. Okay. Christ died on a brown cross. It's like the ultimate act of humility, and servanthood, sacrifice, and of course the soil at the root of everything that grows, brown, servanthood, humble. Sometimes we forget about all the humble contributions of everything in this whole story, and of course brown is 72 or triple 888s. Anyways, orange poppies, orange daylilies, pure 3s. And various other combinations like pink plus white plus violet. See those in flowers all the time, like trilliums. They're 3 plus 2s that all divide by 3. And then in particular, we were doing this yesterday when we were solving combos with the word yellow. But I saw these like in abundance, and they're a real standout. When you see orange daylilies, it's like pow. It's like a pylon in nature. Orange daylilies just nails it for the number 3, like word for word. It's like orange is 60, day is 30, this is 36 plus another 18. Look at all the letters that divide by 3. Oh my goodness, equals love. In fact, daylilies equals double love. You see how it takes patience to get the juice out? It takes patience to get the glory. Look at daylilies. This is the first time I've ever seen this in my life. We were about to move on. And if we had moved on, we would have missed this. Look at the word daylilies. This is going to blow your mind, how God takes the glory for everything in the name of love. I'm just going to give you a totally other, obscure example, not even related to the word daylilies, that does the exact same phenomenon. Okay? Daylilies, all the letters that divide by 3 are right here in the center. 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 18. That's 36 plus 18 equals love perfectly. Day equals 30. ES is 24. That's love number 2. Daylilies equals love plus love. 108 equals worship. And all the letters that do divide by 3, clustered right in the center, equal 54, love number 1. And all the letters that don't divide by 3 flanking equal love number 2. This Y even knits together with this E to make 30. And then these bookends on top of that, the word sad, make 24. As a way of, and then of course, you can do pairwise 3s in these letters in the center. Like the I and the L make 21, then an L and I make 21, and then you've got 12 in the center. I really like that. Like, looking at the word daylilies from the inside out, you got 12 in the dead center. That gets flanked by 21. That gets flanked by 21. Well, 12 plus 21 plus 21, like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 plus 2 equals 3. It's like 12, 1 and a 2. 21, a 2 and a 1. 21, a 2 and a 1. 1 plus 2 equals 3. And then you do it 3 times. So at the center of daylilies, you've got 12 plus 21 plus 21 equals love. And then you've got 30 plus 24 equals love number 2. You gotta be kidding me. And then it happens in 10 letters. The phrase 10 letters divides by 3 in text. But that's insane. Daylilies equals love plus love. And so the word tuition also equals love plus love. The letters that do divide by 3 equal love number 1. The letters that don't equal love number 2 in perfect pitchfork fashion. So there you go. We've just solved all daylilies in the name of love, to the glory of the Triune God who is love. And of course, daylilies are the most 3-stamped flowers in the universe. And now, of course, if you just say lilies, like Jesus said, look at the lilies of the field, he may have been looking right at daylilies, maybe orange perhaps. Pop off the word day, and of course you've got love right at the front of lilies, like 5 letters that all divide by 3, making love, as I just said, plus 24 888 on the end. Well, prefix day, and then you get love perfectly. Like, so daylilies equals love plus love. And then orange is a real standout color. Orange daylily, like they just pop. They just like popped out at me. Like, and I was seeing them in, like I saw them on my paper route in the morning, and I saw them on paper route in the afternoon, and I think in Sandal Gardens, certainly at houses. And I also saw a lacer leaf maple. Lacer and leaf just scream out the number 3. It's one of my favorite Japanese maple trees, and red, of course, the king of colors. But, like there, we just solved all daylilies in the name of love. And then put the word orange, because orange is 60. Okay? And you can find love in orange by popping off an A and E, and these letters equal love. Okay? So orange daylilies is triple love plus 6, which is 168 perfectly. That equals God is sovereign. A 7-fold set of triple A's. It's like the king number. There you go. Orange daylilies equals a 7-fold set of triple A's. Done. And then you look at those things and they're like let's just color this in for fun. They're just like the most gorgeous 3-fest of orange in the history of the universe. Like 3, and the word petal equals love. Okay. Daylilies is love plus love. The word petal equals love. But they're like bright. They actually are like neon orange. I would almost like when you see some of them. They're back to the old neon orange equals love plus love. I mean neon orange equals love plus love. Daylilies equals love plus love. I'm already there. If you want to talk about a neon orange in nature, and then of course they've got the 6 stamens, whatever they're called. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. By the way, the word hexagon divides by 3. Triangles, plural, divides by 3 based on the root that divides by 3. Amazing. Orange daylilies. Disturbing, but awesome. And then poppies, I saw this morning, orange poppies. I think we solved that one. That's 48. Oh yeah, this was like 72 in front plus another 24. It was like 48 plus 24 plus 24. Yeah, 96 in total. So orange poppies equals let there be light equals 156. It's like 12 times 13, king. Orange poppies, orange daylilies. Look at that. They both divide by 12, differing by 12. And those were like the 2 standouts. I'm just saying when you're walking in the Spirit, He will highlight certain things to you throughout your day. Okay? So orange poppies, 12 times 13. Orange daylilies, 12 times 14. Both divide by 12, differing by 12. Wow. Are you going to feel like planting some orange poppies and some orange daylilies, and should we create like world-class gardens in Canada for the purpose of like truth and prayer and fellowship with God and man in the name of love? Oh yeah. Back to Eden. Okay. Okay, so that was epic there. And what other things did I see while I was in Sandell Gardens, which is love plus half a love, literally half a love higher than orange daylilies. I'm going to just buy some real estate down here. Oh yeah. Talk about other beautiful like yellow trilliums. Trillium is just a loaded word for 3. All the center letters divide by 3, and then the TM make 33. The famous trademark in 6 strokes equals 33. And in particular, I saw yellow trilliums. Well, when the S comes along, yellow becomes perfectly happy. You see how S was meant to go with yellow because these 2 letters make 30. The W and S knit together to make a multiple of 3, and then all these center letters divide by 3. So, yellow trilliums is an obvious, ordained creation of God. In particular, that I saw today on this 3rd day of June, the 6th month. It's like I'm giving you details of my personal day, which is very meaningful in this whole story. So find love in trilliums. And, I mean, what's not to find? It's like, 24, double 12, plus double 9, plus 39. It's like, plus 33. But let's find love in the trillion. First of all, let's see. 9. Yeah, pure 9. Wow. This is awesome. So L plus I plus U is love. And then here's half a love. You gotta be kidding me. That's insane. So right in the center of trillium, all the letters that do divide by 3 is love plus half a love, 81. Triple 27, 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, and that gets flanked in 33. So that's all 114. Amazing. And then, so yellow trilliums altogether is 42, 156, 186, 210. Oh my goodness, 225. That's the king. That's the perfect square of 15. 15 times 15. That's the full birth name of the monarch, as in the Queen of England. The monarch of the British Empire, the Commonwealth of Nations of which Canada is a part. Queen Elizabeth, Elizabeth Alexandra Mary equals 225, 15 times 15, that's the exact same value as yellow trilliums. There you go. Okay, so what other specific gems in my day did I solve and get? Bridge divides by 3, agent of unity, so all those that send out errands. Just meditating on colors as well, Sandel's like gray stones, gray rocks, gray paths, like color of solidity, foundation. You know, brown, humbleness, I would say. Oh yeah, I would consider that most of the cool colors are like peace-inducing, relaxing colors, and the 3 warm colors are like exciting, like stimulating colors. Just, you know, when you're in an environment with lots of, you know, greens, blues, and violet, it's calming. The cool colors. And even cool things, like cold things, the molecules move slower in nature. I'm just giving you just, you know, obvious things. It's like, you know this. But when you're around hot colors like red, orange, yellow, pink, stimulating, you know, exciting. Just a little thought there. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, paper route. All this is on a paper route. Well, on a paper route divides by 3, but paper route is really beautiful. Can you find love on a paper route? Or in a paper route? All that divides by 3. Man, I just don't even want to like erase any of this stuff. Now let's just squeeze it in here. Look at how beautiful paper route is. Love is at the beginning of root, there's love, and then look at the bookends divide by 3. In fact, the double bookends make 21 plus 21. The P and the E make 21, the A and the T make 21. That's exceptional. And then you've got a 21 plus 18 here. Right there. Hello!